Hello, I'm here to talk about two popular styles of sleeping bags used for backpacking. The mummy style, which encloses the sleeper in a full mummy style cocoon of warmth, and the quilt style, which opens up like a quilt or a blanket and lacks the hood of the mummy. Now, the idea behind a quilt, which lacks the hood and opens up at the back, is that you're probably going to bring two pieces of gear that almost every backpacker brings: a sleeping pad, which keeps you warm from the ground, and a beanie, or a jacket with a hoodie to keep your head warm. This makes the hood and all the material in the back of the sleeping bag kind of redundant. The main benefit of a mummy style sleeping bag is, since you're completely enveloped in a blanket, you're protected from the elements and there's no chance that you're going to get woken up by drafts in the middle of the night. Also, if you toss and turn a lot, there's no chance of heat escaping outside of your bag. However, this enclosure is also the main fault. If you toss and turn all night, it's really hard to make sure the hood stays out of your face. Another issue with mummy style bags is that if it's not as cold as you expect it to be, you really only have one option of venting: this side zip. Now onto the quilt. The main benefit of the quilt is its versatility. It could be zipped up to keep your feet warm, or you can completely open it up like a full blanket. And the benefits of this are you have plenty of options at temperature regulation and venting. The downside to this is that more effort needs to be taken in colder temperatures to eliminate drafts, which might keep you up all night. And even though many quilts have systems like clips, which allow you to strap the quilt into the pad so it doesn't move around so much, realistically, every time you toss and turn, you're losing hot air and you're bringing in cold air. An important thing to note for beginning backpackers is that mummy style bags have been on the market for many years. They're very easy to find at every major department store that sells camping or backpacking gear. While quilts are relatively new to the market, and so most of the popular ones today can only be found on online stores, it's a little bit harder to check them out. In conclusion, the person I'd recommend the mummy style sleeping bag would definitely be a new backpacker for one. If you're unsure about if you're going to stay warm enough when you're out in the wilderness or the mountains or something, this is a much more carefree way to make sure that you're protected from the elements. Also, if you're a cold sleeper, since you're completely enveloped in a blanket, this eliminates the chance of drafts keeping you up in the middle of the night. While I'd recommend the quilt style sleeping bag for a more experienced backpacker, someone who's sure about the gear load that they have and they know what temperature that gear is going to get them to. Also, if you're a warm sleeper, a notably warm sleeper, the venting options on the quilt make for a very comfortable night for warm sleepers.